Good morning, children. Sai Ram. How are you all? I hope you all are good. I am also good. In previous videos, we have studied about calculation of subscription, consumable item, fund-based accounting, receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. I hope you all have practiced and understood these topics. Today we will start our new chapter, Accounting for Partnership Firm. In this chapter we will cover the following topic. First is meaning of partnership. Second is partnership deed. Third, accounting treatment in the absence of partnership deed. Fourth, interest in partners loan, and profit and loss appropriation account. These topics we will cover today. First is meaning of partnership. It is a relation between two or more persons who agree to do business and share its profit and losses. Features of partnership. First is two or more persons. There must be at least 2 persons and maximum 50 persons to form a partnership. According to Indian Partnership Act 1872, every person can be a partner except the following. First is minor. Second is person of unsound mind, and third is person disqualified by any law. You can note down. First is minor, second is person of unsound mind, third is person disqualified by any law. Second feature is agreement. In between the partners, there must be an agreement either in written or oral. The third feature is profit sharing. The agreement between the partners must be to share profit and loss of the business. These are the three features of partnership. First is two or more persons, second is agreement, and third is profit sharing. Next topic is partnership deed. In partnership, feature of partnership, one feature is agreement. This agreement is known as partnership deed. This agreement is known as partnership deed. It is either in written or oral. If it is in writing, it contains terms and conditions of the business. These terms and conditions are: first is description of the partners. Description of the partners, it means name, address of each partner. Second is description of the firm. It means name and address of the firm. Third is place of business, where we are doing the business. Next is commencement of partnership. Date of commencement of partnership. Date of started the business. Next is capital contribution. How much amount of capital contributed by each partner. This you already know, you already learned in 11th standard. When we start business, when any person start business, he or she can contribute the capital. So in the same way, in partnership, if two or more person can start business, they can contribute capital. Next is interest on capital. Interest on capital, how much rate of interest on capital? Same, interest on drawing, rate of interest on drawing. Profit sharing ratio, what is the profit sharing ratio? It is equally, it is 2:3, it is capital ratio, in which ratio they have to share profit. Next is interest on loan. Interest on loan, what is the rate of interest on loan? Next is death of a partner, whether the firm will continue or dissolve. In case of any death of any partner, whether the firm will continue or dissolve the business, it should be written in this agreement, in the partnership deed. This partnership deed is known as return agreement. Okay children. Next is treatment in the absence of partnership deed. It means if there is no written agreement, you know about partnership deed is written agreement. If there is no written agreement, then what are the conditions, then what is the treatment? It means in which ratio you have to share profit or loss equally. If there is no partnership deed, if there is no written agreement, you have to share profit and losses equally. Next is interest on capital, not allowed. Interest on drawing, not charged. Interest on loan, 6%, paid at the rate of 6% per annum. Remuneration to partners, not allowed. These three things, interest on capital, interest on drawing and remuneration to partners, do not charge, do not allowed. But profit sharing ratio will be equally and interest on loan at the rate of 6%. This is the condition, this is the treatment in the absence of partnership deed. Next is interest in partners loan. Same thing, if in case of no agreement, interest on partners loan at the rate of 6%. In the same way, if any partners give loan to the firm, he should receive interest at the agreed rate as specified in partnership deed. If the partnership deed is not there, if written agreement is not there, then rate of interest will be 6% per annum. Now we will do one question of calculation of interest on loan. A and B are partners sharing profit and losses in ratio 2:3. This is the profit sharing ratio. 2:3 is the profit sharing ratio with capital of 2 lakh and 1 lakh. They are contributed capital 2 lakh and 1 lakh respectively. On 1st October 2019, A and B gave loans of rupees 4 lakh and 2 lakh respectively to the firm. 1st October 2019, they gave loan to the firm for rupees 4 lakh. A gave 4 lakh and B gave 2 lakh. The partnership deed is silent on payment of interest on partners loan. It means there is no agreement. Determine the amount of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2020. You have to calculate the amount of profit or loss. So case 1, if the profit before interest for the year amounted to rupees 25,000. Profit before interest is given 25,000. Case 2, profit before interest is given 15,000. And in case 3, loss is given before interest for rupees 25,000. This is the question. In these three cases, amount of profit are different. You have to calculate profit after interest. So let us do the solution. First of all, we have to calculate interest on loan. Interest on loan we have to calculate. A and B gave the loan of rupees 4 lakh and 2 lakh on 1st October 2019 and the year ends on 31st March 2020. It is given in the question. Loan amount of A is 4 lakh. Loan amount of B is 2 lakh. Now partnership deed is silent, so interest on loan 6%. 6% if partnership deed is silent. Time period you can calculate. Loan given date is 1st October 2019 and it ends on 31st March 2020. So you can calculate the time period. It is 6 months. Now calculate interest on loan. So interest on loan of A 4 lakh into 6 upon 100 into 6 upon 12, answer is 12,000. This is the interest on loan of A. Same calculation we have to do with B. 2 lakh into 6 upon 100, interest on loan amount is, rate of interest is same, time period is also same, 6 upon 12 and the amount is 6,000. Now both the interest on loan amount is 18,000. This is the A and B interest on loan amount. Total amount of interest is 18,000. Now in case A, profit after interest you have to calculate. So profit before interest is given 25,000. After interest, it means you have to deduct the interest. So interest is 18,000. Now subtract it and write down the answer. It is profit after interest. This one is 7,000. Now in case 2, profit before interest is given 15,000. It is given in the question. Profit before interest 15,000. Rate of interest is 18,000. Now when you subtract, answer will be in negative, minus 3,000. It means it is loss. Minus answer is loss. If positive answer, it means profit. Now in the case 3, loss amount is given 25,000. Already loss is given 25,000. Now 18,000 again firm has to be paid to the partners. So 18,000 also paid. So 25,000 and 18,000 both the amount of loss you have to add. It means total amount of loss is 43,000. This is the loss amount. In this way you have to calculate all the profit amount, all the losses amount. Again I am telling you, first calculation of interest on loan, time period you have to see, rate of interest you can write down according to the condition. It is given partnership deed is silent, it means absence of partnership deed. So rate of interest is 6%. Calculate interest on loan and after that subtract with the profit. In all three cases you have to find out the answer. In this way you have to calculate interest on loan and the amount of profit. Next is profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account, this is the format. This first side is debit side, the second side is credit side. In debit side, first of all you have to transfer the loss, net loss. This will come from the P&L account. P&L account you have made in sole proprietorship, which you had learned in 11th standard. Sole proprietorship, trading account, P&L account. So after P&L account, you have to, if sole proprietorship will convert it into partnership, then you have to change the P&L account into profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss account, if there is net loss, you have to transfer debit side. If there is net profit, you have to transfer credit side. Okay. Next is debit side, interest on capital. Because in partnership there are two or more partners, so interest on capital of each partner you have to calculate separate and write down in this way. In the same way, two partners salary, partners commission, reserve if any, and after that credit side interest on drawing of each partner. Next is compare the both side. If debit side is shorter, answer profit. To profit, distribute the amount of profit in the ratio which is given in the question. If answer will be in credit side is shorter, then answer is loss. And again loss also you have to distribute in the given ratio. This is the format of profit and loss appropriation account. You can note down this format in your rough notebook. Now, features of profit and loss appropriation account. First feature is it is an extension of the profit and loss account. It is an extension of the profit and loss account. Why? Because it is just prepared after the P&L account. If sole proprietorship is converted into partnership, then after P&L account you have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account, because in P&L account you have there is a net profit. It is of only one single person, but in profit and loss appropriation account there is also a profit, but it is the profit of all the partners, divisible profit of all the partners. In this we will divide the profit in between all the partners in given ratio. Next is it is prepared only by the partnership firm. P&L appropriation prepared only in partnership firm. It is not prepared in sole proprietorship. Third is it shows the appropriation of net profit or loss for the accounting period. Appropriation for accounting period, it means division of profit. Now let us do one question of P&L appropriation account. Amit, Babu and Charu set up a partnership firm on April 1st, 2015. They contributed rupees 50,000, 40,000, 30,000 respectively as their capital. It means Amit capital 50,000, Babu's capital 40,000, Charu's capital 30,000. And the commencement of partnership date is 1st April 2015. And their agreed ratio is given 3:2:1. This is the profit sharing ratio. Amit is to be paid salary 1,000 per month. 1,000 per month is given Amit's salary. This salary you have to convert into yearly basis. So 1,000 into 12. In 1 year how many months? 12. So 1,000 per month means into multiply by yearly basis 1000 into 12, it is 12,000. So this is the salary of Amit. Next is Babu. Babu, a commission of 5,000. Babu's commission is given 5,000. It is also provided that interest on capital at the rate of 6%. Interest on capital is given 6%. Drawing for the year is given 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. Amit drawing 6,000, Babu drawing 4,000 and Charu drawing 2,000. Interest on drawing also given. Here no rate of interest is given. Directly interest on drawing amount is given. 270 of Amit, 180 Babu and 90 rupees Charu. This is the interest on drawing. Net profit is given for the year ended 31st March 2015, 35,660. Now you have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account and distribute the profit among the partners. Now let us do the solution. Format, you know, profit and loss appropriation account. First of all, the net profit which is given in the question, you have to transfer credit side. Net profit 35,660. Next is Amit's salary is given, transfer it debit side 12,000, already converted in yearly basis. Babu's commission 5,000, it is also given. Interest on capital you can calculate. Capital amount is given 50,000, 40,000 and 20,000. Rate of interest is also given. You can calculate the interest on capital. After that, do the total of credit side and debit side. Here credit side is greater, 36,200. The total of credit side is 36,200. Subtract with the debit side. Answer is 12,000. This 12,000 you have to distribute in the profit sharing ratio, and the profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. In this ratio you have to transfer the profit 12,000. This is the P&L appropriation account. In this way you have to prepare P&L appropriation account. Now I am giving you some assignment, some question you have to solve in rough notebook. In next video we will do the solution. Thank you. Sai Ram.